Hi everyone, it's BellaGemaNails, and today I'm bringing you a new shoe DIY. These are some shoes that I purchased at Forever 21 about 5 months ago, and I purchased them in order to embellish them all for you. My last video was rather popular. You seem to love it, so I thought I'd recreate a similar style for you on a different shoe. Now, these are a dusty pink color, and this is crushed velvet. So they are stunning by themselves. They really don't need any help, but I wanted to up the ante once again. And these are the types of shoes that I prefer, the strappy front and then a back side of the shoe that I could embellish quite easily. Now, these heels are rather high. They're about 5.5 inches and they're not very comfortable. But don't worry, because you can design any shoe that you'd like with the same accent charms that I'm going to be using for this video. Now, what will we be needing? We're going to be using chain dangles this time, as well as my prior. These are the same style dangles that I used for my prior video. This is from the brand Signature, and they're called Bead Landing, and they are actual crystals with some marcasite or hematite stones here, and they sparkle very nicely. And this is a teal or turquoise, perhaps seafoam color. And what I'm going to do is combine it with another foot chain. Now this foot chain has various colors, and so it'll complement the shoe rather nicely. We're going to be putting this part of the charm on the front side of the shoe, and then the back side of the shoe will contain this part. And so we're going to use this hook to be able to hang the dangle, much like my last video. So if you'd like to learn how to create this, just keep on watching. So what you're going to need for this project is some heavy-duty wire cutters and some pinching pliers so that we can remove all the jump rings and we can cut off all the rings in the back so we could have a flat surface to be able to properly adhere these embellishments to the back of the shoe. Totally off the subject, guys, but these tools belong to my father. These tools are at least 40 years old, at least. So if you see me using these, it's because they're special and they help me create special things. So a tip, guys, when you take off the chains, keep them and the jump rings because you may use them for future projects. The next step is to lay out the charms as you're going to place them on the shoe. Okay, guys, so when you put the first piece, set it upright so it can adhere quickly. So don't set it down, just set it and prop it on top of something or lean it on something so it doesn't fall over or the glue doesn't start oozing to the side. So you want it upright. Try not to have glue on your fingers and touch the stones to press them because you're going to frost the stones with the glue. Make sure your fingertips are clean when you're pressing them down. Make sure to prop this upright and let dry. Taped one side, now you're going to do the other. Remember that you don't have to put glue all over the charm since not every part of the charm is going to be touching the surface of the shoe. Tape the other side and let dry. You could put a tape across the middle part as well, and that way it won't slide and you can let it dry. Now we're going to continue with the front strap of the shoe. You want the emerald stone in the center to be the main focal point and this little tail end to be right on the edge of the shoe. And you can see how perfectly it matches with the blush pink there. Feel free to put clamps here if you want to hold it down. Otherwise, just press it. Now, when you put glue and you press down the charms, there's a chance that the glue may start oozing out. Make sure you just get a tweezer, a toothpick, a Q-tip, and just kind of scoop out the parts that are starting to creep out so that you don't have any mess or oozing. Guys, I can't emphasize enough to work in a ventilated area and when possible wear a mask when working with E6000. It's highly toxic. Okay guys, now that they are completely dry, what we're going to be doing is adding the accent dangles here. So let's do that. Remember I said in the beginning of the video that you're going to keep all the chains for a future project? We're going to incorporate some of these chains into this design, and I'll show you how. So you put a jump ring in the middle of these two chains to connect it. You're going to place it behind the shoe. And you're going to connect it onto the jump ring there. This is how you want the chain to look. Well, I guess you don't have to have it this way. It's just the way I wanted it to look. So when you walk, it's just kind of hanging there. And what we're going to do is add the tassel right in the center. And I'll try them on for you so you can see how it's going to look. Don't do this part until this is dry. Otherwise it'll come right off. So that's how it's going to look. Right, so you're going to want to align the chain properly so it's not twisted. So that's kind of an important step. So this is the final design. The embellishments have completely dried and they are on solid. You could see how beautiful the multicolored stones look with the crushed red velvet and the dusty rose color. The mix of metals or the mix of textures really look beautiful with this shoe. And when I purchased it, this is totally what I had in mind. I wanted to show you how the back looks now that it's completely finished. It has a lot of movement because of the gold chain as well as this turquoise dangle. It really complements the accents on the side. I can't wait to wear them. I'm going to try them on for you so that you know what they look like. I'm also going to be showing you the shoe that I designed previously. This is the furry shoe that I designed, and it has very similar chain except for the fact that this one is a acrylic AB crystal, and the back has a little bit more detail in the foot chain. Now, these foot chains are about $13 online, and I'll post links below so you could take a look at them if you'd like to make your own. It also has a crystal dangle, and this was about $5.99 at Michael's, and you can probably find them online, but I've had no luck, so I'm not posting these, but you can buy any tassels or dangles that you find online. Now, remember, always keep the chain so that you can use it in a future design or incorporate it in this. This looks so beautiful and so unique. So if you like this design, please make sure that you thumbs up the video. If you like seeing these DIYs, please let me know in the comments below. And please don't forget to subscribe if you find these videos useful. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Thank you. Bye.